I was Dean of Technology and basically came up with the original concept of this was initially going to be a living building, and it turned out to be a LEED Gold building. So the concept has changed a little bit, but it's still one of the first of its kind. And now I'm back in another life. What this panel is a heat pump control system. So what we're doing is we have an ethanol water mix that we run through this piping system behind the photovoltaic panels up on the wall. And if you see the wall, I don't know if you can see it from here or not, but the little round circles on the pipe, that's where we have our pipes coming out from the wall. And we have a heat extractor system, a mesh embedded in that wall. So we pull that fluid out of there, we run it through this pumping system, and usually it gets then pumped to those pipes that are underground. You'll see down on the floor over here some pipes going down under the floor, and that fluid then gets brought down to those pipes. It runs through all of those pipes, it loses its heat in those pipes to the ground, then it comes back up and it runs through the system and then back up behind the wall. And the pumping system is a little more complex than that because we can also reverse the system so that we don't get any slushing of the fluid that's running behind the panels. So in the wintertime, what you're doing is pulling heat from behind the walls and pulling heat from the ground, and you're heating a building. In the summertime, what you're doing is pulling heat from behind the wall panels as well. And the heat pump behind me then converts that heat just like a refrigerator. You can either have it cold if you're inside the refrigerator, or you can have it hot if you're outside the refrigerator. 96.6 degrees Fahrenheit, even though outside it's, I don't know what it is outside tonight, but it's -2 or something like that. But we're still doing pretty good. We're pulling in some heat from behind those panels. But see, the heat is coming also from heat stored in the ground outside. But we're pulling water in at 58.6, and we're compressing that heat in that water, and we're coming out at 96.9.
Our students just assembled 3 blades to a hub to make the rotor of our small-scale wind turbine. Then they assembled the rotor to the small nacelle. And last semester, actually, they took the whole system outside this building, and we tested it. It was fast spinning in like moderate wind speed, and they took different measurements to get an estimate of the efficiency of the system. It's usually over 1 semester. This is typically in the fall semester. In this lab, they work on solar systems together with small-scale wind turbines.